So do you actually style your hair with these things? My goodness, I know you probably don't wear a hat. Oh, hi, I'm Joe Gumm with Traveling with the Tribe. This week we take the tribe to Bandera, Texas, the cowboy capital of the world, where we learn how the cowboys lived years ago on the Ponderosa before they discovered indoor plumbing. How about that? Now, let's talk about that football team of yours. You know, last year was pretty bad. Well, the year before you guys lost to Alabama. Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, are you offended? Oh, sorry about that. Let's talk about something else. The United States of America. What a huge country we live in. That means there's lots of cool stuff to do when planning a family vacation or even a day trip. But having a family of 6 with a dad, mom, and 4 little girls, it's not always easy just to pack up and fly out to some grand resort in another state. So our tribe decided to take advantage of all the great places we have in our own backyard. The great state of Texas. This week, the tribe has traveled to Bandera, Texas, located in the Texas Hill Country near San Antonio. Bandera is home of the cowboy capital of the world and 11 world champion bull riders. Founded in 1852, Bandera has many stories regarding the origin of the name Bandera. One story says that back in the 19th century, a flag was placed at the top of the path that came to be called Bandera Pass, due to Bandera being the Spanish word for flag. We wanted to visit a real dude ranch, so we found Twin Elm Guest Ranch, number 3 on the top 10 dude ranches in Texas, according to resortsandlodges.com. Not only would we get to experience everything cowboys and cowgirls get to experience, but we would also do things we never thought we would ever do, like mutton busting. What in the world is that? I'll get to that later. Now, once at Twin Elm, we realized the cowboy way of doing things started real early in the morning, when it was still dark and the roosters were nice and loud. But once the sun came up, that meant the tribe was up. And once the tribe was up, we were ready for our introduction to cowboy life from our guide for the day, a man that went by the name Captain Curry.
Hey, good morning, Cap.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Good.
Hi, girls. How are y'all?
Curry was as authentic a cowboy as you could get.
Everybody's got to get a bath before breakfast. Who wants to be first? Here's the bath.
All right, let's get in. Who's first?
He not only looked tough and leathery with his mustache and belt buckle, but he smelled like a combination of dirt, hay, mud, nature, and hard work. All the ingredients you need to make a good cowboy.
One of the most gratifying things to me is whenever people that come here from the city or the suburbs or whatever, and they bring their kids out here, and their kids aren't used to going outside and playing and having fun. And moms and dads, you know, they're just all over and watching the kids and help them up off the ground, dust off their knees and things like that the first day they get here. Well, by the time they've done the campfire that night and a hayride, the next morning you get up and you know, mom and dad sitting over on the porch taking it easy and say, "Where's the kids?" "Oh, I don't know, they're out here somewhere." You know, they feel relaxed right away and know that the kids aren't in any danger. And we just tell the kids, don't cross any fences, you'll be okay. And that's pretty much the way it is.
Well, that was certainly good to know, because up first for the tribe, we would help Cap, as he likes to be called, feed the horses and get them ready for our ride later on.
Y'all come on in. This is Max.
Hey, Max.
How you doing?
Good.
And this is T-Roy. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
T-Roy.
Nice to meet you. You girls are going to have morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, girls.
I like guns.
Yeah.
Good morning. What is this place? Well, this is the house where the horses live. And we're going to feed them.
Here we go.
Thank you. All right.
One for you.
Come on, darling.
One for you.
Can you help? You want to hold this?
Hold that.
It's a little heavy. Do you want me to help you?
This is heavy.
You want one?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, let's go this way.
Yum yum.
Oh my goodness.
Black tubs right here. Put one scoop in each one.
So this is their breakfast.
This breakfast.
Breakfast of champions. Right there, pellets. All right, good job.
I was with my daddy.
Yeah, you did great. Now who's gonna eat this?
Dylan.
Dylan? Yeah, Dylan's gonna eat it, but the horse, Dylan is the dog, but the horse is gonna eat it, right? You want this? This is for the horses. You guys, where's your food? I don't know if I should do this or not. Okay, here. Yeah, just don't tell anyone, all right? I don't want to get in trouble with the horses.
Hey, did I just see that human give our food to the dogs?
Yeah, I hope I have him on my back later on. I'm gonna buck him off.
Come on, guys, take it easy. There's plenty of pellets to go around for everyone, right, Eddie? Whatever you say. I really don't care. Now, once we made sure the horses were fed, we were ready to eat ourselves with a good hearty breakfast to start the day off right. And when I say hearty, I mean hearty.
Every time we tell everybody that we feed them all 3 meals a day, it's true. And after each meal, you go, is it time to eat again?
And just like the horses, don't dare take our food, especially from G4, Evangela. Now after that, we went to the Twin Elm gift shop and tried on hats. Because if you're going to pretend you're a cowboy, you have to look like a cowboy. And what does every cowboy and cowgirl need besides spurs, a hat, and a horse? A good-looking pair of chaps. But coming up next, we get up close and personal with the horses we're about to ride.
Okay, now to really get to know your horse,
Right.
if you ever
We need to
notice
be
horses-
Facebook buddies, right?
When horses go up and meet each other, they breathe each other's breath. Okay, so here, do this. Come on, breathe in his
Okay,
nose.
all right.
See, now he's gonna know who you are, you're gonna know who he is. What do you think, boss? Talk to me.
You like that?
The Kids Ark Magazine, a 36-page interactive magazine that kids all over the world are talking about. If you're a kid that loves games, trivia, and cool stories about other kids, you'll love the Kids Ark Magazine, the only magazine that gives you a chance to win $100.
Look, $100 you can win for just answering some very simple Bible questions and all kinds of other great stuff.
Parents and grandparents will love it because it's an upbeat magazine that promotes positive choices about life decisions. The Kids Ark Magazine. Log on to thekidsark.com today to order your subscription or call 1-800-455-1770.
Welcome to my world.
When children and their families face serious illness, loneliness, and anxiety are their constant companions. Starlight's entertainment, education, and family activities distract children from their pain, help them better manage their illnesses, and connect families facing similar challenges so that no one feels alone. Help us bring millions out of the dark. Visit starlight.org today.
Welcome back to Traveling with the Tribe, where the tribe is preparing for our first go-around with the horses at the Twin Elm Guest Ranch in Bandera, Texas. Now, to be a cowboy, you have to know how to ride a horse, and Captain Curry and his team showed us all how to properly mount a horse and ride it correctly to make sure we didn't fall off the horses.
Okay, let's do this. Let me put my hat on.
Okay, come around here.
I'm ready.
Oh, on this side.
Okay, all right. Maybe I'm not ready.
Yeah, okay, now, let's come this way.
Hey, I just stepped in some stuff. Does that make me more of a man?
Well, it makes your boots better.
Okay,
Hey,
good.
now, have you ever seen John Wayne get on a horse?
I've never seen John Wayne get on a horse.
John Wayne steps up to a horse, he grabs a handful of mane and pulls up.
Yeah, but that was John Wayne. He was like 6'5", 400 pounds.
Yeah, and he was the coolest guy in America.
Right.
So
He can get by with that.
yeah,
I
we're
can't.
practicing. Well, you know, put your foot in there.
Okay.
Left foot, there you go, left foot.
All right.
Be a big horse.
Okay.
Grab a handful of mane.
Boy, if he takes off.
And pull up.
Okay.
Come on. Well, that was more like Calamity Jane than John Wayne, but
well,
it'll be okay.
Okay, so our way of getting on horses wasn't quite the same as one of America's movie icons, and we were certainly far from being experts, but I'm just about sure this wasn't the proper way to do it, like one of the ranch hands who is supposed to be an expert.
I'm hung up on my buckle. Get up here. Just like that.
So now we were all ready to explore the Ponderosa, starting with G3, Milana, and G4, Evangela. The problem wasn't getting them to ride the horses. The problem was finding the right color horse.
I want a pink one.
Well, we don't have a pink one.
Okay.
Color one.
Purple one? No, we don't have a purple one either.
Are you ready to ride?
You ready to go?
Okay, this is Cochise.
All right,
now
this is
listen.
Cochise.
We have a rule. Put your foot right there. If you can't get on by yourself, you can't ride by yourself. Climb on. Grab something. Pull. Climb.
Grab something. Pull
climb.
up there.
Get up there. You can make it.
Yeah, that.
All right.
I love this.
Yeah.
Big girl.
Isn't it great?
Saddled up and ready to ride, we strapped the dad cam to Cochise and watched this little 2-year-old buckaroo take a trip around the yard.
Are you ready to ride? Say, giddy up.
Say, ready
Get
to...
up. Get up.
Ooh, you sure look good in that hat. You look like a real cowgirl. You look like Dora, the real cowgirl. Say, yee-haw.
Yee-haw.
That's perfect. You ride pretty good for a little kid. Have you ever rode horses before?
Yeah.
Up next, it was baby sister, and she didn't look as enthusiastic at first.
You know, a real cowboy wears a shirt that says, I love horses, and your shirt says, I love horses. You ready to go? You ready to ride? I think she's ready. Okay. You smell it. Your diaper smells like the horses right now.
But once she realized it was the real-life version of the 50-cent ride at the store, she was just fine.
Okay, hold on. Let's put the hat on. Okay, hold on right here. Hold on. You ready? All right.
Let's go, cowgirl. Yee-haw.
All right. She's excited.
Not bad for a 1- and 2-year-old. Thank goodness they showed us how to ride because now it was our turn, the bigger kids. We already learned how to mount a horse, so now we had to get instructions. And then we had to make sure we followed the rules, which included no foul language.
So these are the rules. No riding the horses, no riding double, wait here to be mounted, and no foul language. So that means you can't call anyone a horse's rear.
Or for that matter, a chicken or a duck. That'd be foul language too.
So, right before we got prepared to ride, G2, Lilia, asked a pretty interesting question.
How do you know if it's a boy or girl?
Well, you want to take that one?
They're all boys.
Oh.
We have no girls.
Just like our house, except we have all girls and just one boy. Now, once on the horse, it was pretty simple. Sort of. They did have minds of their own, so sometimes keeping them in line was a lot harder than it looked.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
At last, though, we finally hit the trail to explore what we thought would be a pleasant ride. But coming up next, the ride gets a little bumpy, and we find out there's one thing you shouldn't do on the trail ride.
Oh, honey, I just rear-ended you.
On Traveling with the Tribe.
Help us bring millions out of the dark.
In our world, there's light.
Visit starlight.org today.
Welcome back to Traveling with the Tribe, where this week it's all about horses, this stuff, and having fun on a real cowboy dude ranch at the Twin Elm Guest Ranch in Bandera, Texas. Of course, having fun means being able to ride on a horse, but with the responsibility of riding a horse, there are rules to follow, and we quickly learned that one of those rules included keeping the cell phone at home.
So people say, don't text and drive, or be on your cell phone and drive. Can you text and ride a horse?
Absolutely you can. Just watch for the trees.
You can, but we don't allow it.
They actually don't allow cell phones on the ride. Nobody wants to come out here and hear somebody's conversation while they're on the trail ride.
Well, that was certainly good to know since I was using the dad cam and not my actual cell phone. But if I did have my cell phone, I would have called all of our friends to tell them about the awesome time we had roaming the prairie, checking out the beautiful land of Bandera, and taking in the pleasant aroma you can't forget when you're riding a horse throughout the countryside.
You will smell horse manure.
Hey! Did she just say what I think she said? We actually smell?
Yeah, we all stink, especially Eddie. He's the worst.
Hey guys, take it easy on Eddie. He can't help it.
Sorry about that, guys. I think it's the pellets. They feed us lots of pellets. I believe it's the pellets.
But you know what? It's not like any smell you'd ever think about. It's just a natural thing that's around the ranch, and we enjoy all of it. When we sit next to the campfire, we're not far from the horses. We still get to smell them. And it sounds funny to say it, but it's all part of being here.
Let's put our boots on.
Wait.
What does it smell like? Ooh, what's she step in? Ooh, yuck.
And it certainly didn't bother us, smell or no smell. We could have ridden all day. But the problem was, we still had lots to do, and I wasn't sure if my body, or at least one particular part of it, could take it anymore after being on Boss Man, Captain Curry's horse, for more than an hour.
How'd it go, babe?
Good. Everything worked out great.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Is that why cowboys walk that way?
I guess so. Did you guys have fun?
We did. Do you think you need a chair?
Yeah, I'll probably need a rest.
That was the longest I'd ever ridden a four-legged animal, even a domesticated one. For the tribe, though, they could have ridden all day, morning, noon, and night, because as they put it, the ride and the weather were...
It was really cool. It was kind of cool. Not like saying that was awesome, cool. It was just cool, like the wind blowing in your face.
Is it something that you'd like to see yourself do again?
Yes. Yeah. Without someone leading me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you just want to go get that horse and just like giddy up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What was your horse's name?
Mine was Peanut. Mine was Freckles. Hers had a lot of freckles, and mine was kind of like a peanut.
Speaking of food, we found ourselves ready for another meal. Lunch. Again, that's one thing you always get at Twin Elm. 3 square hearty meals a day. And these aren't just snacks. They're loaded with lots of great stuff.
You can't believe that it's time to eat again, but the meals are really good, really hearty. We have meals that are outside at the wagon, the chuck wagon, and people enjoy doing that, especially when we have big groups or schools or Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts. We have team games and just, I don't know, it's just lots of fun.
And it's not just lunch, it's lunch and entertainment from the kitchen staff.
Good afternoon, amigos. Voy a cantarles una bonita melodía que se llama
Sí.
Ahí viene el agua, mi vida, pero no ruine. ¿Ok?
Sí.
Así se llama esta es la canción. Ahí viene el agua, mi vida.
Try to find that somewhere else. Now, part of a cowboy's job on the ranch is to not only make sure their horses are fed, but also groomed. It's sort of their spa time. So after lunch, that's exactly what we did. Help make the horses look good.
So grooming horses, that's an important part of having a ranch and having horses, right?
Most definitely, because they want to be loved on as well as ridden.
They want to look good, right?
They do, because I promise you, by the time I get through doing all of them in one day, they walk out of here like they're just all that.
Oh.
And
well, they are guys, right?
yes, they are guys, but they feel real pretty by the time I'm done with them.
Can I brush his tail now?
Can you brush his tail now? I don't see why not. Look what Lily just found, the stickers that actually get in their fur around here.
No,
yes.
I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed to say that actually came out of my hair this morning. That's embarrassing. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Have another one.
Another one. Okay, here we go. So we just gotta pull the hair like this.
Okay, boy.
Sometimes they're easy to pull out, but sometimes there's globs of them. And you know what hurts is they stick. They stick in your fingers.
So after we pulled out all of the stickers and made the horses look nice and handsome, we decided it was our turn to relax and just kick back in the Twin Elm game room, where we came across another set of rules, but I also learned how to play pool properly.
Hey, wait.
What?
You have to walk the dog.
Oh, thank you. After a break in the game room, we ventured outside again to do more of what the kids really wanted to do, play with the animals, and sort of reflect on how the Dude Ranch may have changed us.
I love this place. I mean, it's absolutely perfect for our kids. They love to run around, play with the dogs, the horses, the cats, all the animals. This is the perfect place when you want to leave the city and you come out here to this Dude Ranch. In fact, I feel like more of a dude. You know, I'm with 5 females all the time. I feel like I have a little bit more testosterone in my body. I'm a man's man, a cowboy. Mm-hmm. By the way, I hurt my finger. I think I got a burr in it. Can you look at it? I know.
Got a burr in your saddle.
I do.
I'm sorry, babe.
Okay, so maybe it didn't change me, but coming up next, it's man against beast, as members of the tribe go up against a very soft and gentle beast.
Help us bring millions out of the dark.
In our world, there's light.
Visit starlight.org today.
Back at Twin Elm Guest Ranch in Bandera, the night fell upon the ranch, but that didn't necessarily mean the fun was over. It was just beginning. The tribe was invited to the Twin Elm Rodeo to watch other kids ride calves, ride sheep, and do a thing called mutton busting. It's a contest to see who can stay on the sheep the longest. The point is to wrap your hands and legs around the sheep, grab anything you can, squeeze hard, stay on, and survive. Or at least survive like this little cowboy did. G1, Alora, and G2, Lilia, were asked to join in on the fun. And although they were hesitant, they decided to do it anyway. But first, they had to get geared up. Literally.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
And then it was time to climb into the chute. After some quick instructions, a prayer, 1,001 thoughts on why Daddy was making her do it, another prayer, and some tightening of the protection, this little 6-year-old was ready to go.
Let's go! Outside! Ride, cowgirl! Hey!
Although a quick ride, she survived. And that's the name of the game.
It felt like that I was riding dirt.
You're riding dirt. All right, good job. Now, Big Sister's turn. Let's see if she can stay on longer.
All the way back. No, right back where I told you. Okay, right on that button. Okay, lay down.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's go, squeeze. Hey. Let's go. All right.
I don't know your stuff. We gotta go.
How did it feel? Huh? Like dirt? Great job. Way tougher than I am. That's for sure.
You didn't see Daddy.
Good job.
So after the mutton busting and a long day's work on the ranch, the tribe went back to Twin Elm to enjoy the rest of the night underneath the stars with some roping lessons, songs by the campfire, some wrangling, and a trip around the Ponderosa one last time with a hayride.
When we sit down next to the campfire and Cap starts doing his branding demonstration and the boys are out there and they're doing some roping and showing the kids how to do it, I think that's the most relaxing part of it. And then we also have our cowboys and even my cook that will probably sing for us later.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely.
It's all laid back. There's no worries. There's no concerns. You're just here to have a good time, as Cap says.
To end the trip on a high note, or more of a hot note, Cap thought it would be a great idea if we left with a special memory, just like the new batch of livestock that show up.
They get branded, just like that.
Now, it's also for people who try to leave without paying their bill, right?
Exactly, that's exactly right.
Yeah, you don't do that, right?
Yeah, well, we just don't do that.
No. Hold on. Let me see if that'll fit on my... Oh, that'll fit. All right,
well, I think it will.
All right, hold on. Okay, do it.
That'll teach you.
Oh. Whew. Oh. Let me...
Yeah.
Just a second. That's yogurt. Pretty good.
What is it?
Actually, it's melted marshmallow. I like this. I've been branded. Want a bite?
No.
Sure you do.
Okay, so I wasn't as tough as the cows at Twin Elm, but that would have been a really cool keepsake. And whether it's the beautiful views from the Medina River, the hearty meals every day, the friendly and skilled cowhands, the pool, game room, horse trail, the hayride, s'mores, or the 21 comfortable rooms with air conditioning, Twin Elm Guest Ranch in Bandera, Texas is sure to have what your family's expecting when heading out on the open range.
There's a lot of dude ranches in Texas, and right here in Bandera we have a number of different dude ranches and guest ranches. And each ranch has its own little specialty or whatever. But here at the Twin Elm, you know, we try to give everybody, you know, a sure enough cowboy ranch experience. It's a little more rustic than some of the other ranches, but when people come to, you know, live out their dream and play cowboy, we want to give them what they're coming for. It's a realistic, old-time working ranch.
And whatever you do, make sure you avoid doing this one thing before you leave.
Yeah, when people come here to Twin Elm Guest Ranch, they figure it out real quick. They're not here for a long time, they're here for a good time. And all we've got to say to those folks is, y'all don't step in nothing.
Well, we had a great time here at Twin Elm Guest Ranch in Bandera, Texas, the cowboy capital of the world, where we got to watch how they groom horses. We got to ride a horse. We got to check out the Ponderosa. We got to mutton busting. We certainly ate some great chow, and now it's time to eat some great steak and watch some football. Oh, wait a second. Watch some baseball and eat some chicken. Ha! Yeah, that's better. See you next time on Traveling with the Tribe.
Help us bring millions out of the dark.
In our world, there's light.
Visit starlight.org today.